want to talk about the shift in me as we move through this time of change and rebirth in the world. And it's a very important time. It's so easy to get so consumed with the collapse and the chaos that we forget underneath that we're rebuilding in a whole new way. And that's why, as I do my business coaching and my healing work and whatever else I'm doing, the way that I am prioritizing now is to help people build a bridge to the future. Now, what does that mean? There are going to be lots of bridges that are built. Some will be very painful, some will be mediocre. And my intention is that the bridge that we build is one of joy, one of peace, one of real prosperity as we move through this process of rebuilding our world. And so, what do you need to do that? I believe that in order to have a really successful business, now you need tools of magic. Before it was like you'd call people or you'd send them lots of emails or whatever. I'm telling you, that kind of marketing is over. It's not that you won't send an email. I send one every week. But it's the end of trying to get people to quadruple their income in 3 months or have six-figure incomes immediately. Or if you don't have a six-figure income, what's wrong with you? That is over. So what is taking its place? Your frequency is taking its place. How you create the way you're living is taking its place. Now, what does that mean? The first is when we use the tools of magic, one of them is, as I've been talking to people lately, is beginning to realize you're lucky. I am lucky. Everything works out in my favor. I already have what I want, and I'm receiving more of it. Those kinds of thoughts and feelings are going to change your frequency. Now, that's not the only thing, and you can't just think positive thoughts. That's a nice thought, but that's not how it works. And so that's why for my clients, I certainly have introduced how to use the pendulum because the pendulum has power on its own. It creates a vortex. So when there's a little pendulum, when you want to, for instance, reduce the power over you to zero, when you're feeling like somebody has power over you, this vortex is so much more powerful than just saying an affirmation or just a visualization. Yes, we want you to do visualization. And frankly, if you're using new thoughts and feelings like, I am lucky and deserving, I am lucky and safe, use a pendulum. I am lucky and safe. I witness myself being lucky and safe. I witness myself being lucky and prosperous. I witness myself being lucky and deserving. Those pieces, when you combine them with this particular piece of magic and this tool of magic, makes who you are and your frequency so much more powerful. Now, I know this is just one tool of magic, but there are many more that, as I'm working with my clients now, in their businesses, we are more intentional about how their frequency is than how much marketing they're doing all the time. Yes, marketing is important, but if you're doing marketing And underneath it, you feel unlucky, scared to death, and not powerful. Your marketing is going to drive you crazy and it's not going to be effective. And so I invite you to join our circles of magic. They are powerful. People are getting what they need and want. And when you work with the divine versus just more business strategy, your life changes, your business changes, and most of all, your brain and your heart change to support you. I'll see you next time.